Chapo, like what the fuck? Like they always extradite people to the U.S. because they know they're gonna get more time, probably.
Right. Well, for him, he's been wanted since the Chelsea Manning leaks was when that whole thing first started. But I didn't think they actually did anything about it he was in the until he was in the embassy is when they like formally decided that they wanted to get him in the US. But I thought he was going to be I thought it was Sweden was going to take him back so he could stand for the rape charges.
The whole rape thing.
Yeah, because that's what I think isn't. I mean, that's what started the whole thing. That's why he fled. Originally, was to get away from the rape charges.
No, well, then you gotta.
And then he had a direct hand in influencing our elections.
Yeah, what's he gonna go away longer for? Rape or treason?
Well, he's not a U.S.
It's
citizen,
not, yeah,
so
so
he's not gonna go for treason.
Assisting.
I'm sure they'll figure out a way to slap a RICO charge on that. The feds love a RICO charge.
Yeah. Well, guys,
Welcome.
it's Stopgap again. Welcome.
It is.
We actually had a decent news cycle this week, so we're gonna be we got plenty to talk about. Alicia's not here today. Fuck, what else? I don't know if I got any other news for you. But that happened. Let's cut the music. Let's get going on this fucking show thing that we do. All right. Yeah. So one bit of news that didn't seem to be covered at all in the media is that the Department of Justice has just stated that it would permit the president along with all federal officials to accept unlimited amounts of money from foreign governments as long as the money comes through commercial transactions with an entity owned by the federal official. So start lining up. The U.S. government is for auction.
Yeah, I mean this is specifically for Trump, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any other way to interpret that. You know what I mean? This is.
Chase, what's his name? Did you hear about him last week?
I don't know Chase. Sounds like he's got some sick skate tricks, some sick shoe flips, dude.
He probably vapes.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, dude. He
was a Virginia House Representatives 11th District from like 97 to 2007. 99 to 2007, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. What about him?
Well, you might be on the run now because he decided to, after politics, go buy a bank in Russia and own 80% of it along with a Russian KGB agent, and it was used exclusively for money laundering.
Nice.
He'll get a pardon.
If you're gonna get a foreign bank, then I mean, what else are you gonna use it for?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was gonna own a foreign bank, it would be for.
Hey, if you ain't laundering, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
That's what my grandpa always told me.
What's this dude's name?
It was Chase something. I'm trying to remember. That's why I'm trying to find it. Where is he? Oh, sorry, it was Charles, not Chase. Charles Taylor.
Did he launder his name too? Because that sounds generic as fuck.
Former North Carolina congressman. Sorry, not Virginia.
Surprised he was in Illinois.
North Carolina congressman said he's begun selling shares in a Russian bank before it lost its license. Last week, Russia's central bank accused Commercial Bank of Ivano for breaching anti-money laundering rules by providing incomplete or unreliable transaction information. Charles Taylor owned more than 80% of the bank, which the Republican bought with a former KGB agent as his business partner.
Hey, but he says he never made money off the bank, and he says he wasn't the director.
Okay.
That's what he says.
Okay. Yeah. No, I believe
you gotta take the guy at his word. Gotta give him a chance.
You just gotta, you know.
So I think that rule might help him out too a little bit.
let's see. He served in the North Carolina General Assembly as a Republican from Transylvania County, good old Transylvania County,
Everyone
North
from
Carolina.
Transylvania is good.
Holy
You're right.
shit.
No history with that place.
Yo,
Let's see.
they should have looked at the county he's from and been like, why he's gonna be an elected official?
Wait. Wait a second. He had some sketchy American banking stuff going on here too, though.
Hey,
Blue
why
Ridge
not?
Savings Bank. Let's see.
Why not
Let's
run the
see.
gamut?
His campaign treasurer had taken out fraudulent loans from the bank and sentenced to conspiracy to commit bank fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering.
Hey,
And they said, and he said during the trial, this guy said that Taylor had firsthand knowledge of the loans. They also said that Taylor knew of the fraud. He has refused to comment on the case. This was in 2005.
all
In
right.
September 2006, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington named Taylor as one of the 20 most corrupt members of Congress, saying his ethics issues arose from his lucrative outside business interests.
I don't think that makes him a bad guy.
He's one of the wealthiest members of Congress. He was worth more than $55 million at the end of 2005.
Well, there it is. He's got money.
Okay. See, he's got so much money. Why would he need more? You know, so he's got to be.
Doing it for the right reasons.
He's doing it for the right reasons. You know.
I mean, that money is not going to wash itself.
Hey.
No, what the hell would casinos do? You got a family in a casino or something?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Boris Balashnikov, Bolshakov, a former KGB colonel and Supreme Soviet deputy. What does that even mean? Supreme Soviet was the common name of the legislative bodies of the Soviet Socialist Republics. Okay.
He was a Supreme Soviet.
So he was basically he was a member of their parliament as well. What is the name? What is theirs called? Is it do they have a parliament? What do they have?
I thought it was like a Thunderdome type situation.
Two men and one man leaves.
I figured that's how they made laws. From what I've seen of Russian driving videos, I figured that's how they solve any dispute. Is just Thunderdome it up.
Not a bad way. But yeah, I would expect that interesting DOJ tidbit to help him out too.
Congress of People's Deputies. How is this? I don't understand how the Russian government is. Sorry.
I mean, he'll be fine.
But yeah, essentially, the entire U.S. government is now up for auction. Oh man, what's happening is truly is insane, man. And it's only gonna get worse. I can't imagine it getting better. At this point, things are so fucked that even if there was a party change and they tried to fix it, there's no way there's that many good-hearted people in politics. Fuck, man. That news article just made me depressed. I don't even want to fucking do this anymore. I don't want to do the show tonight.
Oh, peace.
Later. We'll see you guys next week. No, because there is some good news. There is some good news. We found a black hole.
We did.
We got pictures of a black hole. It's looking good. It's a sexy fucking hole, man. I've seen some holes in my day. Never one like this before.
Have you seen the pictures that show the scale? Like how big it actually is?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool, too. It's pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's also cool that like they were trying to figure it out for years and basically did exactly what they were trying to do.
Yeah, did you guys watch the video of the guy that like explains what we'll see in a picture of a black hole?
Yeah.
That one was really good too. Where he
I
was
mean,
like,
if
I'm
you-
guessing we're gonna see a picture like this, and he shows a picture that you'd think was the fucking black hole picture.
Yeah.
He just sketched one together.
I mean, then they knew what they were trying to find, pretty much.
Mhm.
It's just cool that they actually like really did it.
And confirms Einstein's general theory of relativity. Yet again.
Man, they need to just stop questioning fucking Einstein.
Pretty, at this point, yeah.
Come on.
So, it's kind of, it's too bad Stephen Hawking didn't get to, I mean, he knew,
He knew.
but it's still, it would have been cool for him to be able to see it.
For
you know?
sure, most definitely, dude. But, you know, people that have a life expectancy of 3 years after they're diagnosed don't usually live 50 plus.
It's fair.
You know, it was a miracle that he survived as long as he did. If we're being real.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he didn't have traditional, like, he didn't have, like, regular ass ALS. He had something else.
I think it was called Super ALS. Just,
Oh, like Super AIDS?
oh, like
Super- like
fucking
space
Super
AIDS.
Yeah.
Like the space AIDS.
Yeah, no, he had some shit that fucked his world up.
But like it is really cool that they're doing advancements to that.
Of course. I'd like to see more of it.
I would too. I'd like for good news.
Well, I'm pretty sure with the American government being sold off, that shit's not going to get funded anymore.
No, not at all. Dude, what the fuck? I get your boy needs a bailout, but like, I don't, man, I don't. How, like, we're taught, it just,
Mm-hmm. Full sentences here.
all throughout school, the entire like American government classes that we take are all about checks and balances. We've got a system of checks and balances that keeps our country running. Checks and balances. And like, how does something like this get through the DOJ's checks and balances? Like, who the fuck is checking on the DOJ? Like, is it just fucking Animal House over there right now? Is no one checking
Sounds
on
like
it?
it.
Sure shit seems like it. I'm not even mad at the implications of Trump. Although, like, I'd really like to see that motherfucker roast when he's done. But, like, just the implications for the future, going forward.
You mean like how we're trying to take money out of politics, not put more money into it?
Yes, like that.
Well, I mean, this Citizens United is where this all, like, where,
Yeah.
like, when people look back to see the downfall of the Republic, Citizens United will be, I think, where
Fucking top of the
starts.
line. They're the ones that lobbied for unlimited campaign donations, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where corporations are people.
Oh yeah. The proverbial smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, dude. How did things get to be so fucked up? What was, I can't even fucking talk right now. Because it's just so unfathomable that this is being allowed to happen. That no one's like, whoa, wait, shouldn't we consider the ramifications of this?
Well, Are we? I don't feel that we're officially in the bread and circuses phase of the downfall, but we're close to it.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there quick, buddy.
So I feel like mainly most people don't pay attention to this most people don't pay attention because of how fragmented everything is, and I think people are aware of that now.
Yeah.
With how fragmented it is. So like, and I'm not saying that people don't watch the news. I'm not saying people don't watch the news, because people watch news, but the problem is with how fragmented it is, they watch the news that they want to watch that already agrees with their predetermined worldview. You know what I'm saying? And they feed into the echo chambers of the subreddits that they're in and the Facebook groups that they're in and the people, you know, the social media stuff they surround themselves with and everything. Yeah. So I don't know that people actually like, because if you look like network news, like the evening news, like CBS evening news or whatever, like their ratings have been in like steady decline for the last, you know, 5 or 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So because that was like, that was my experience growing up, is like my dad would come home from work and he'd be like, all right, let's see what happened in the world today, and would watch the evening, you know, would watch the world news or whatever,
get the weather for tomorrow.
And outside of individual ideals, I don't think there is a middle anymore. Like there is no, I don't believe in a middle in politics in America anymore.
No, I think there's still a lot of middle. It's just that people don't represent.
They're all the same.
I don't think anyone represents any part of the middle anymore.
Because you can't represent the middle anymore, because then you lose your, you know what I mean? Then the party's like, oh, he doesn't need this, and he's a turncoat, and he doesn't believe in this, and he's anti-American, and so, blah 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 or whatever. And it's like, and then the other side is like, well, that means he's just a fascist. He's one step removed from. It's like,
and we already talked about it, but like the whole quoting of flip-flopper, the fact that like it's frowned upon for a politician to change his idea on a fucking issue, like fucking what? How is that frowned upon? How is personal growth frowned upon? I don't know, man.
That's from, I mean, the whole like flip-flopping, that's what, but I feel like that really was from George H.W. Bush, the first Bush, with the no new taxes, and then went and put taxes in place, and he just got massacred about that. And that was really, that's exactly what you're talking about. That was him like, no, you know, read my lips, no new taxes. And then once he got like a grip on the situation and like saw what was going on, he was like, hey, I was wrong, we need some fucking taxes. And everybody, you know, and then people like flipped out about it. And then from then on, now like you cannot backtrack on anything that you say, or you're going to be roasted alive. Even more so now with the social media, and with everybody being able to broadcast your voice to however many people are willing to listen.
Yeah.
I feel like Twitter might be one of the most destructive things. Twitter is just ridiculous. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. Why? Like, why people want to, I'm turning into such an old man now, but I'm just like,
it's people who don't matter giving opinions to don't matter to people who think that they matter.
Yeah. Now, like the original intent of Twitter was like pretty neat. And like when you saw like some of the first use cases, like how it was being used and all, it's like, okay, this is neat, right? But then like it turned into what it is now. But I mean, that kind of happens with any of these, like Facebook wasn't, like Facebook is not the when I first signed up for Facebook, it wasn't what it is now, or I wouldn't have signed up for it back then.
Yeah, it was just, hey, here's your college friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your high school friends.
I just looked at it, I was like, oh, it's like a grown-up MySpace.
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't have to have.
Who would have known that we'd look back on MySpace with like fondness?
I actually do. I'm like, man, I wish I could set me a background and a song for when you clicked on my Facebook page.
Right.
Go see that Tom's still my top friend, because fuck all of you guys bickering about it.
Oh, and that was such a thing. Like, who's in your, like, looking to see who's in somebody's top 8.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what does this mean? Her boyfriend's not in the top 8 anymore. Does this mean it's time for me to slide through? Good times.
Bad times.
I don't know. I
Hard
enjoyed it.
times.
I enjoy it. I wonder if my profile's still. Hold on. Let me go to see if Facebook, MySpace
I
is even
think
still a
MySpace is
thing.
gone, unfortunately.
I think MySpace died.
Did
Like,
it?
I
actually
think they
died.
completely took all of them down now.
Did they? Because it had turned into essentially just like a music thing by the end. They realized like that was what they needed to, to try to stay as a thing.
I know they moved to like more of an artist thing, but I
Yeah.
don't think that.
Well, that was
saved
it.
them.
Was like mainly as like a music discovery. It was like they were trying to turn it into like one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. It was cool. It was cool.
But
It was interesting, and it's just funny that it's like how quick, like it was huge. Like everybody had a MySpace, and then it was just gone, like immediate, like so quick it was gone. Just neat to see how fast that happens nowadays. How
That's-
fast the
I mean,
cycle.
it's just
You know,
That's
neat
how
out.
I became a programmer. Was like back in the day, I learned HTML to code people's MySpace pages for them, and made a
Get-
couple of bucks doing
Yeah,
it.
get
and then,
$20 from kids in
Yeah.
school.
then, like 10 years later, realizing, yeah, I can. This is fun. I can do this as a career. Thanks, MySpace.
Yep. Oh man.
So, but yeah. Anyways, we're not quite in the bread and circuses, but we're on our way. And I don't think that people actually pay attention to this kind of stuff, like what this actually means, because like where is this going to be at? Like which news services are going to have this like as a top story and actually explain what the ramifications of this are? Do you think Fox, like, is Fox News going to point out like essentially what this is doing? Not necessarily. Is CNN's going to turn it into a whole like, so like the right, the quote unquote conservative media is going to post it as a win, and then the left leaning media is going to use it to demonize, so people just tune it out as noise.
Yep.
So I'm sure like even NPR was like fairly, and I like NPR. I listen to it in the car.
I mean, it should
but
be
it-
demonized though. Like it absolutely.
but they went like
should be.
super hysterical with it too. You know what I mean? And it's like that doesn't. I don't feel like that serves a benefit, because you're not going to rile up anybody that's not already riled up doing that. All you're going to do is make people tune it out as noise again. I don't know what the answer is. This is my opinion as I'm thinking
That's
about
all we want, my man. Just your opinion.
That's
We don't
fine.
deal in facts.
We will.
it.
We'll forget about it next week.
So, well, something else crazier, something else even more insane will happen. And
I'll give anyone $50 if you can tell me what happened last.
What happened last week? We had a slow news week. We don't remember
Yeah.
shit from last week.
yeah, nothing happened last week.
I don't remember the show me and Jerry were on 20 minutes ago. I honestly don't even remember what we talked about.
I don't know, man.
I know.
There's just so much shit flowing in at all times that you can't like we forget the past week. Holy shit. Times is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Green
What else?
Ace,
What
Ends
else?
the
we got?
breaks though.
boss of all bosses, king of infinite vital forces, both in nature and in a pot. He's unstoppable and grows rampantly. We tried to tame this force and catch green energy into the flavor.
What the fuck is going on?
Thank you for that, Jerry. Thank you very
We
much for
did
that.
it.
What
It
is,
Thank
is
you,
as
Jerry.
it should be.
what
A
is
Thank you for that.
Exceptionally aloisic and very
What
nice.
the fuck are you doing?
Wait, is
Thank you,
that
Jerry.
an
Thank you.
aloe? Is that like an aloe juice bottle? What are you reading off of?
So what are we gonna do this week going forward though? Do you have any predictions?
I say we all fucking find a temple in Waco.
We riot.
I'll make some Kool-Aid, and we just
They weren't always
fucking- We just off ourselves.
Can we?
That's what this
Hold on,
that's
I
what this
have my-
country needs to bring us all together. Just a real big mass suicide.
I have like a twisted. I'm working on like my dad jokes, but I have like a fairly dark sense of humor. So it's like, hey, so I'm working on them. Do you know why you don't hear very many People's Temple jokes? Why you don't hear very many Reverend Jim Jones jokes?
Why?
Because the punchline's too long.
Dick.
I should laugh at my own jokes.
An asshole.
What did the followers say to Jim Jones
You know that-
in the People's Temple?
What? Boo.
That is fucked up, dude. You know that my family's like directly involved in that. Like
I
my
would not
cousin's
doubt it.
father was second to Jim Jones. My cousin's father was second Jim Jones. He was gonna take her down to Guyana, got her out of school. My aunt thought something was fishy and like stopped them from going down there. But I have cousins that are like they're black. I have black cousins with like gigantic fucking neck scars. You know what I mean? Like, because I guess when they killed everybody down in Guyana, or when they all killed themselves, or Leo Casey went down there and they shot him, or whatever. In the United States, they went and got anybody that had anything to do with it, and they slit their necks and left them all to die. But like a bunch of them didn't die. And I have I have two cousins that have gigantic neck rope fucking scars.
I gotta give Graham props for knowing the congressman's name off the top of his head like that. I'm actually almost.
Well, yeah, that was. Thank you.
I didn't know his. Like, I wouldn't have been able to pull his name off the top of my head. Like, I knew exactly who you were talking about, but I would have had to go look it up.
Well, you know
Is that the right name? Let me go look. Let me make sure I'm not giving out praise.
Yeah, don't give Graham praise if it didn't do.
Can you imagine if it's not? This is gonna be great. God damn, you guys always have to fact check. This fact checking thing ruined my fucking life.
Yes, we do.
But it's time for something new. Let's make tobacco flavor great again. Tobacco flavor.
It was
Some love
Leo Ryan.
Who's Leo Casey?
I don't know. You got the name wrong.
You had to go look it up. No, it's Leo Casey, Ryan. Casey and Ryan. Thank you for that, Jerry.
I'm sorry, Leo Joseph Ryan? Is that who you're talking about? U.S. Representative from California's 11th Congressional District until his assassination as part of the Jonestown Massacre?
Well, yeah, but he was married
to Casey. Yeah.
We got method in the chat room.
Who's that?
We got method in the chat room.
I got meth here. So.
No, Joel.
All right.
What about a tobacco flavor made different?
Okay, we're done with that, Jerry.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you very much for that. What did I tell you? Did I tell you he'd figure it out?
Yeah. Oh, I know you would. No, all I've been doing for like the last 2 hours is reading. I found Inuara's actual fucking website.
It's amazing.
And all of their flavor descriptions are so fucking trash. It's beautiful.
Nice.
I will say I had a really bad cold 2 weeks ago when I had to go down to that wedding, like bad enough that I went to the doctor. I went to the urgent care and they gave me a prescription for penicillin and Flonase and whatever. And I was like, I need to vape, but I'm like all congested. So 50 milligram salt and 4% eucalyptus and mint.
Yep.
Will that'll open your sinuses up there.
You should add some
a little bit of WS-23.
Add some Inuara aloe, and that was the first one I read, which was Green Ace, boss of all bosses, king of infinite vital forces.
Yeah, buddy.
That is the fucking flavor description for.
Where are they from? What are they? Are they Polish? They're Polish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Polacks.
Polish.
Weirdo
Super
Polacks.
Dude, no, like
translate.
no, okay. This one was my favorite. The Count put away a travel bag on the bed, wiped his fangs of the hoarfrost, and broke a long stalactite from his nose. Go to hell, they said. They encouraged to spend holidays over there. Why, nobody said that there is a freezing cold, he murmured. Yes, the Count has come back from his holidays. It was nice, but the thing is, he went in not appropriate clothes. Most of creatures think that hell is a hot place. They don't know it that since the last galactication, there's a very low temperatures. This is common knowledge for all condemned souls. The vampires know about it too, who as tourists visit the fifth hellish ring. Vampires don't say about it to anybody coming back from their holidays. They don't want to encourage others to such a journey. Hellish frost is a different than others, a concrete one, but also fruity. You won't find it elsewhere. Do you want to try?
Yes, I do. Thank you for that, Jared. Thank you.
It's like trying to find a recipe.
That is Inuara's actual fucking product description.
It's like trying to find a recipe for like beef stew online. Where for some reason the person who wrote the recipe feels like they gotta flex their liberal arts degree at us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's apparently apple with mint and aloe.
I go looking for Instapot recipes, and it's the same thing. Like everybody has to give you this whole like giant story before. I'm just like, dude, I just want the fucking recipe for salsa chicken. Stop.
Yep.
Speaking of Inuara, though, I ordered some of their mango and tango, some of the Inuara mango and tango flavor, and I have no fucking clue what to do with it. It is a weird flavor.
Also, didn't I tell you guys? Haven't I said not to trust adults with white hair? Like not if it's old white, but like if they're an adult that's not grayed yet, and they got fucking white hair, don't trust them.
You mean like an anime character?
Why is that?
I mean like toe-headed adult. If they're a toe-headed adult, do not trust them. Look at Julian Assange.
Yeah, it's like Julian Assange.
Look at Julian Assange. He's a perfect example. It has been like my life's motto to not trust adults that have white hair.
Tell us why.
Tell us why. I don't know. They weird me out. Like
weirds me out like when they're in high school and they have white hair.
And it's untrustworthy because like that's supposed to get darker with age. Something's wrong with you. Like your hair gets darker with age. That's a thing that it does. But yours didn't. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But then it turns gray. So what I don't.
Yeah, it turns gray.
Okay.
But
I think gray is acceptable.
It doesn't. It's when it's like toe-headed. Yeah.
What about Ted Danson? He just went white.
Who the fuck is
in a creepy way too, right?
Ted Danson's
like
fine.
Holy shit.
No, I think it looks good. I think that was a good look for Ted Danson. Like when all of a sudden he showed up with white hair. Like you didn't see him for a few years, and then he pops up in Saving Private Ryan with white hair, and you're like.
Because that's kind of like who's the reporter dude?
Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper,
that creepy Illuminati fuck.
He doesn't. His hair isn't like toe-headed. He just ended up going white early. Like
he's a Vanderbilt.
Illuminati. That's why.
Yeah, because he's a Vanderbilt. That's why.
Yeah, there's something really weird going on there. It's all the rituals.
Also, Ted Danson played the devil, so he's obviously not trustworthy. The good.
Well, there you go. That's it.
He's not the devil. He's a demon.
Hold on. I gotta add another addendum. Women don't count in this. Blonde women is fine. A blonde, cause the way that men are, our hair just gets darker with age. That's just how it is. Every man, except for those freaks with white fucking hair, as a child that just stayed
me and you.
white.
You're not. But I'm what? But I'm not getting.
See, you're
salt and pepper. You're fine.
Yeah, you're getting gray.
Yeah, but that's not getting darker. That's getting.
That's from age, lighter. But it got darker.
I don't know what
it got darker as you got older. Like when you hit from puberty to like 30, your hair darkens.
It's a full cycle though, because if you're like a dark blonde or whatever when you're older, you're usually like a bleach blonde, whitehead blonde when you're younger, right? And then is that what you mean by it gets darker? And then it's a full cycle, and it goes back to white, and
I had like
go in the
bleach
dirt.
blonde hair, and now I got like
You got no hair.
this weird like baldness going on.
It's called male pattern.
Do you notice it?
Notice what?
Hot air
Oh my
vibrating
God,
of emotions and passionate rhythm. Get carried away with the.
But I love.
All right, Jerry's gone. Hold on, it said something before I removed him. What did it say? Oh, he can't rejoin the meeting.
Really? Aww.
Really? Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get by fucking just reading inaware descriptions during the show.
It's so funny, dude, that he would like we planned that he was doing that because we were talking after developed. We were talking, and then he just kept going. Well, I think that we should, and then he would read that. It was pretty goddamn funny.
Yeah, well, do it on your own time. What up, Not Chef? Long time no see. Long time no see. We're just lamenting at the state of the world today, as we normally do on Thursday nights.
We're building a pyre. We're building the funeral pyre.
I don't know how to get Jerry in here, if I can even get him back in here. Is there a way to change the settings? I don't know.
I just sent out a huge blast like of saying that we're on right now because I forgot to do that, which reflects itself in the fucking audience.
It's all right. Not that many people are gonna show up anyways. Okay, so I don't know if there's like a blocked list because there isn't.
Go into
more. Hold on. Damn. Nope. I don't know how to get Jerry back. Jerry's gone. Good riddance.
There's got to be. I think you go into
Bye, Jerry.
The regular settings, the outdoor settings, like the ones that you have to go out into, and there's a list there that's saying, oh no, there's a tab that you press that says allow participants to return.
I know where it is. I don't know where that is.
Either. I'll look for it. Hold on.
General.
What other news do we got? Sudan had a coup.
Oh shit! Which Sudan?
I think it was Sudan, wasn't it?
Sudan, not South Sudan. Okay. Join before host.
That's in that area.
Why did they have a coup?
Let me make sure it was maybe let me fact check myself here.
Oh, there we go. Setting has been updated.
Yeah, the military ousted their president Omar Bashir on Thursday. He's been in charge for like 30 years. So, but apparently now there's a military council that's supposed to oversee a 2-year transition period. So we'll see how well that goes. But apparently they're freeing political prisoners as we speak. So that's a plus.
Hopefully it turns out all right. I don't really have much faith in African governments.
You are a racist.
I'm sorry. There's a track record there.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, the plus side is like dude was essentially a dictator for the past 30 years. Allowed like Darfur to go on with his tacit approval and support. So he's been removed from power, but the concern is always when it's a military committee that's going to oversee, and they already say they're going to be in charge for 2 years. So that's real easy for that to turn into forever.
I'm worried Jerry's going to get in the chat and just start posting inaware descriptions.
Cartoon.
If you listen to some of those descriptions, it's very fucking odd.
Yeah,
they're very odd.
They are.
Yes.
One day that was like probably 5 minutes long. And like I forgot that I thought it was a story. I thought he was reading from my camera.
Well, yes, but then bring it up to me and we can do a segment on it. We can do a whole fucking segment where we rate them, where we actually listen to what you're saying.
It's absolutely much more funny for him to just start doing it
No.
out of nowhere. Oh, it was pretty funny. But I mean, we're the only two that got the joke, but I thought it was funny.
If only two people get the joke, and then it's not funny.
Not funny. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You don't bring inside jokes to outside people. Come on.
I thought it was funny for him just to start reading it and like you guys going, "What the fuck?" But usually there's I don't know. It's pretty funny. Whatever. It only lasts. I told him. I said Skittles is gonna figure out what's going on in 1 second. Like 1 second. It's gonna take him 2 seconds to figure out what's going on.
I thought he was reading off of an energy drink label. At first, the first one, I was like, "That's an energy drink label."
I thought it was the aloe drink label.
That's a lot more than he did it to me for 10 minutes before I even realized what was going on.
Oh yeah, once he did the aloe, like the aloe vigoration or whatever the fuck it was. That's when I knew it had something to do with aloe. But when it was like the king of all kings, I was like, "Oh, that sounds like something Rockstar would put on their can."
Yeah, no, it's in Nowhere, believe it or not. I mean, some of the weirdest. You ever tried to talk to Nowhere?
No.
Matt, you ever tried to talk to Nowhere?
No.
Did they freeze? They froze. Interesting. They're very strange. It's very hard to deal with them. Not they're nice, I guess, enough, but they just don't sound like it. Everything sounds like very intense. Like you're camping.
You need to get a handle on that mute button.
Current leaders.
Yeah, I'm not real good at it.
A coup d'état.
No, Oman, you are not.
Equatorial Guinea, Uganda, Chad, Tajikistan, Cambodia, Republic of the Congo, Fiji, Egypt, Thailand, Yemen, Zimbabwe, and Sudan.
What's this list of? Is this another Unaware flavor?
This is current leaders who assume power via coup d'etat. I was just looking through the countries.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's all like pretty much countries you don't want to live in.
It's looking good for Sudan. They've had a good couple years. Time to throw them back on the fire. So,
I didn't know Fiji, but I mean, Fiji? You don't think about Fiji doing something like that.
Yeah. True. But does anybody stay in Fiji for an extended period of time?
The Fijians?
I don't think so.
The Fijians.
True.
But even them.
The Fijians.
There's like 19 of them.
The amount of... How... I think about
I wonder
Fiji,
what the population of Fiji is, actually.
I think about Fiji maybe once a year, if that. Does
I don't
Fiji
think
ever
about it
cross my mind?
I don't even think about it that much.
It doesn't even occur to me. So, I mean, I guess their dictator must be doing something right.
Right now, it's the first time I ever...
Society, census. 800, there's 884, almost, there's like 900,000 Fijians.
Oh, damn. Oh, dip. Okay.
It's not that many islands, though, right? Like, it's not that big.
Like I said, I don't know because I don't think about Fiji.
Yeah. Does anybody?
I mean, there's that water.
Its main sources of foreign exchange are tourist industry, remittance from Fijians working in bottled water exports.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry if anybody from Fiji sees this. I don't mean to laugh. I'm just sorry.
They're not.
There's not.
There's not good. No one from Fiji's gonna see
No
this.
one.
You don't need to apologize.
Never.
It's kind of like Cambodia.
People from
We're never gonna
fucking
get a fucking
Pittsburgh
Cambodian. We're never gonna get a Cambodian to watch the show because they can't afford internet in their fucking third world country.
Hey, Cambodia.
Because they deserve it.
Cambodia is also on the list of current leaders who assume power via coup d'état.
Yeah, because it's a shit place full of shit people.
Shithole.
Fucking Cambodians, man.
The 1997 Cambodian coup d'état.
I'm tired of them.
Cambodians? Me too.
Completely.
I'm over it. I'm over Cambodia.
Me too. It's like they didn't do anything to help. So fucking tired.
I don't know what I don't know what help you're talking about.
I mean,
they never helped.
Getting genocide by the Khmer Rouge.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to say it.
Hey, listen.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead.
You don't even need to.
Khmer Rouge did nothing wrong.
I'm not saying they're right, but I get it. You know.
You know what? Khmer Rouge had some good points.
Like,
I don't.
you know,
Why am I laughing at this?
not all of them. Not all of them were dead on, but you know, I get it. I definitely get it.
Anybody that wears glasses.
I understand, at least.
Anybody with an education, teachers, engineers, kill them all.
Hey, you know what? Have you ever actually sat down and read Mein Kampf?
Ever? Have you?
There's some good points in there, buddy. There's some good points.
You know?
I'm trying to find any sort of like
proof. The Cameroonians?
Maybe a book written by the leader of the Khmer Rouge.
Pol Pot.
Oh, Pol Pot?
It was called I'm in a Hole.
Yeah, Pol Pot. Yeah. Wow, man, what a fucking... If I had a name like Pol Pot... That's why he hated the Cambodians. The Cambodians named him fucking Pol Pot. Oh, man.
He didn't like the way they said it. They were like, Pol Pot. He didn't like that.
Right?
Totally hated
it
that.
just sounds dismissive.
Felt wrong.
Feels so wrong.
What was Ho Chi Minh's original... What was Ho Chi Minh's birth name?
Frank.
Frank Alexander was Ho Chi Minh.
Young Jewish kid.
Yep. You'd have never guessed it. Grew up in the Bronx.
Big Yankee fan.
I never know how to fucking pronounce
Ho Chi
this.
Minh Zimmer.
I've heard
What?
so many different Vietnamese people pronounce their one last name.
It's
so
Win.
many
It's Win.
It's Win? Because I've had one pronounce it Gien.
Oh, that might be right. I'm not Vietnamese.
Neither am I. But like you'd think they only have one last name in that entire fucking country. You'd think they'd figure out how to pronounce it already.
I know. Maybe it depends if you're from North Vietnam. Maybe it depends if you're from
Win.
North Vietnam or South Vietnam.
It's Win, and I'll tell you how I know, because Steve Wynn out here, they're always saying, "Oh, we relate to Steve Wynn." Always. Not like, I mean, exactly like that actually, but they.
Okay, but his name was Win Sin Kung.
Yep. I pulled it up.
He was also known as Win Tat Dan, Win I Quack, and Bak Ho, or simply Bak.
Quack Po. Listen, I have an exercise we can do. There's something that's fun we can watch. Oh, not as fun as that one little girl getting hit, but the
You love that video, don't you?
I fucking love it. I wake up every morning to watch.
Is that your ringtone? That's your ringtone.
I love it. Every minute of it. She fucking deserved it. The I don't care if she's 12, dude. My daughter's 12. They can be little fucking bastards. Those kids.
3-year-olds all kids can be little fucking bastards. I got a 3-year-old.
Oh, you wait till they actually start making sense, and they're right sometimes,
and they start getting hurtful. They start making sense, and they just start saying hurtful shit.
Oh, a 12-year-old will fucking cut you to the core,
because they haven't been punched yet. All
Right.
the shit they
That's
said,
exactly
all the
right.
shit they said when they were babies, you were like, "Oh, kids say the darndest things." They become a teen and they think, "Oh, they're gonna think it's cute when I call them a fat piece of shit that'll never amount to anything."
Yeah.
And there's a John
Mulaney
bit about that, about how kids can say the most hurtful things like that.
The worst.
Look at that high-waisted man with feminine hips.
Because you love them. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
I tell my daughter, she goes, "Daddy, I'm 12."
I highly recommend
supposed
the
to
John Mulaney stand-ups. He's enjoyable. The wife and I've seen him live a couple times.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
But
yeah,
what's even more
if a teen comes up to me and is like, "Hey, you're bald because there's no love in your heart," he's getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
like you can't say hurtful shit.
But it's only hurtful because it's true.
You can't say hurtful shit like that in the adult world and not get put through a window.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you hit him because he's been snooping on you, because how you couldn't know that kind of facts without that kind of. But what's funnier than kids getting punched is Vietnamese freestyle rap battles. Peep that on YouTube. One of the greatest things of all time.
I'd rather watch something I can understand.
No, it's better that you don't understand it because they go cock boom, and then everyone goes oh, like he burned them. But you're just like,
why are you looking up Vietnamese?
Watch it. Trust me. Believe me.
Why are
do
you?
yourself a solid.
No, I want to know why you're looking up.
Honestly,
how did that come to you?
I'm curious why you're confused about
me.
Graham's internet viewing history.
That's
like nothing should surprise us that he.
I don't need anyone looking at that.
That's a good point. He's probably like, I want to see some pregnant Vietnamese chicks smoking cigarettes, rap battling on the middle of the street.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they go ding dong boom, and because the way they speak is almost like it's like I got a natural rap. Just look it up on YouTube. Let's watch it. It's fucking fantastic.
It is a very melodic language. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds terrible. But
when they're rapping and they're freestyling and they really fucking give them a zinger and you don't know it's a zinger, but you can tell by the way the audience reacts.
The entire time a Vietnamese person speaks, it sounds like they're like, it sounds like they're just waiting to say.
Yeah. Yep.
But they know how to make some. They know how to make some noodle soup, though.
Yeah, they sure fucking do. Well, you live underground for fucking 20 years. You would too. That's all they can make.
No, it's from the French colonization.
They know how to win a ground war too.
They certainly fucking do.
Look, man, French Indochina. We don't call it that anymore.
Yeah, 50,000 screaming Chinamen. That's wave warfare. You don't need that, man.
All right, fuck it.
You're gonna look at it, right? It's the greatest thing ever. Trust me, it's very fucking fun.
I gotta watch it.
It's fun. Nothing better.
Well, this is.
I got a friend named Theo sent it to me.
Well, I looked up Vietnamese rap battle, and holy shit, are the first two videos super racist?
No, they're not. Are they really?
Oh boyo, are they racist? Up first, hold on. I gotta do the display capture. Let's see. Nope, that's not it.
You can take out the racist part.
No, hold up.
Everyone is like, what are they racist against? Cambodians?
Need to change my screen. Okay, so I'm gonna share this with you guys too, so that we can all watch it together. I'm gonna share the sound, so it might be loud. All right, let's turn on this display capture.
Oh, we're all gonna enjoy it.
Wong dong ding.
Oh yeah, we are. Oh yeah, buddy. So first up, we have epic Asian rap battle. Wong Dong Ding, Ching Mang Ding Dong, Wong Chong Pang Dang.
It's already great. Fuck, this is fantastic.
Let's take a look at the video. What is at the video this obvious Juilliard graduate put out.
I just turn the volume.
Vì cách tập rap thì nó giống như là bài học tỏ lòng khi mà má mày chơi với tao thì má mày sẽ phải bỏ chồng.
It's the subtitles.
Bây giờ mày chơi với tao mày sợ như bài tập hóa học. Gì? Ok, tao sẽ biết con chó này nếu biết gì. Khi mà tao sẽ tô vẽ bằng nguyên cái viết gì. Tao sẽ cho mày biết hôm nay là mày viết gì. Ok, tao chính xác là viết chính.
Okay, so that's an actual Asian rap battle, but holy shit, that threw me for a loop. Oh, didn't mean to click on that again. Let's go with the more racist of the two. Look. Oh, is this a dude in yellow face? Oh my god. Oh my god, you cannot.
It's not a video, is it? This is great.
Bro, look at. That is a propaganda poster. That is a fucking propaganda poster.
Thank you. Oh, this is great. God bless him.
Pause it real quick. So there's a theme park, King's Dominion. It's in Virginia. It's like down towards Richmond. And we used to go to it all the time. Anyways, one year when I was in high school, they like the thing, because they always have like the vendors and stuff, and there's like people walking around and stuff. But like one year, the thing was like Chinese peasant hats that they were selling. So like you went to King's Dominion, and everybody there is wearing a paper Chinese peasant hat. It was just.
Oh.
It was just, it was like 1995 or something like that. And just like everybody was wearing Chinese peasant hats at King's Dominion one year, because that's what the vendors were all selling for like the thing. They were like $10 or whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's.
This burger's good. Yo, Chinaman.
Yes. See, I told you.
Did that just happen?
He's gonna...
It's like the laziest insult ever, but for some reason.
So fucking satisfying.
What?
It's so satisfying.
No subtlety.
Jerry, you should be able to rejoin. I saw the Chinese caricature, and I thought, oh man, this can't get worse. There's no way this can get worse. The first words in this fucking video.
There was like the Chinese harp in the background. There was like ding dong ding dong Chinese harp going in the background too.
The first fucking words of this video.
Yo, Chinaman. Take some of that American democracy, bitch. You.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, we're
already in.
Me. Rap battle now. America, the most powerful force. We're shooting down y'all while we're winning your wars.
Not only is it super racist, it's just bad.
Yeah. See, people don't realize like ERB, like epic rap battles, they actually like put it together pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's actually done decently.
Well, they put like a lot of effort into like the music portion of it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta find the ones where it's like it really looks like one of those MTV rap battles, and they're in each other's faces and doing the whole thing. It's fucking great.
How is it that 300 million of us can bury 1.3 billion of you in the dust? We're ballers, and your people are weak. Half of your nation can't even afford to eat. Come on, man, you think you can rap? You probably work in a sweatshop and eat cats. You whack nation smells like ass and dead rats. We're real humans, you're just numbers and stats.
Hey, you fucking fat. Your mama told me you need a smack. You talking shit, you make me sick. You lost to Vietnam, now suck it, bitch. Listen to me and I owe my instruction. Down here's a weapon of a mass reproduction. A Chinatown here, a Chinatown there. Before you even know it, Chinatown everywhere. Be scared, we'll steady fucking your whole nation. Fed them American fuck, I hate them. We ban Facebook and we ban YouTube. We ban anything that look like you. Catch a paper tiger, you little faggot. Come over here, ride my hidden dragon.
What? Huh? Could you say that again? Cause I barely understood a fucking word that you
We're only a minute and a half into this, guys.
said.
I can't.
Maybe you should try to spit in Chinese instead, so I can laugh at your language while I blast you with lead. Bomb
I agree with
villages
that.
and
Should.
buildings, we bomb anything that's living and have no hesitation, killing millions of civilians. Our army's traumatic. Your army's asthmatic. Keep blasting your ass until y'all democratic. So just expect the worst when we get berserk. Cause with a smirk we'll twerk when you're deep in the earth. Piss on it first, send your ashes to space, so the world is clean without a trace of your race.
Fuck you, piece of shit white boy. I cut you up and eat you with bok choy. Listen to you cry when your face is deep fried. American spring roll, 2 for 5. Shooting up your nation like you was at school. With more rage than another figure ain't cool. Can't wait till the great war enter your anus and record it like a porno so your gayness get famous. Feed your throat, chicken feet till you choke. Plant bamboo seed in your big bum hole. No hope as you grow, your ass so get poked. A lot water come out your mouth like a spoke. White devil. Bow down to your leader. Prepare to drink a leader of your gooey yellow fever. We're the best fighter. Nothing will be finer. Soon the whole world will be made in China.
Okay. Everybody involved should just be embarrassed.
Everybody
involved should just be ashamed of
I feel like
it was almost more racist when the Chinese guy went.
it definitely got more. Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. There's one on there, and I'm trying to get the link.
Oh no, we got those. I just figured I'd play those first too.
Oh yeah.
Pulitzer Prize winning videos.
So great.
That was.
You got to see the ones where they are like taking it very seriously and the fuck boy. It's the greatest. It sucks kind of when they're. Terrible. Oh, it's so great. It's the best thing ever. I've watched these for hours.
Oh, okay. Let's try and find ourselves an actual one.
He says that's why you're in his house.
I think it's this one.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Pikey's dope.
Is he?
Hands down favorite.
I just want to point out how much better the China dude's fucking flow was, though. He had,
it's natural.
Like his was actually decent if it was written by someone better. He wasn't just reading.
Right.
It was
right.
The white dude definitely lost that rap battle, and I feel worse as a person for even judging that rap battle. Like I feel bad on the inside, and I want the viewers to know that.
Khiến cho mày phải ra tù. Tao chỉ thấy cái tóc mày để giống như là thằng ba đồ. Ok, bước vô đây mày không gặp Mỹ sống, và tao sẽ giết con chó này để cho nó phải gặp Mỹ sống. Đời của mày quá nhạt, quá bạc. Khi tao quá ca, tôi biết tụi mày lại quá nhạt. Là ai? Tao đang đứng ở đây, người không có là sai và tao đang cố.
Hold on. What is this guy? What is this guy?
That's Pitbull. That's Mr. 305.
That is Mr. 3000.
What? That's Vietnamese Pitbull.
Is that Mr. Worldwide?
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide Firehouse.
What is going on in the background? Like, it looks like he's... Man, this is going to sound super racist because he's Asian. But it looks like he's trying to find something in the sun. Really, man, it just... Not the eyes. Not the eyes.
Like Trump when he was looking at
He's wearing sunglasses. Just the whole, like...
The whole thing.
Where he's, like, kind of leaning back and he's like scrunching his nose up too, so it pulls his upper lip up. I know when I walk outside from being in a building all day, I get that look on my face where can't see shit. Look at this dude, just getting it. Oh shit, we got Vape Life up in the rafters. We got Vape Life up there.
Fucking burst him!
Đi tí trễ, chắc là mày phụ má mày. Tao để tóc ba bự nhưng mà hôm nay tao đụ má mày đó. Hôm nay đầu ba đồ nhưng không được đâu. Nè con trai, ba mày tên là Mai Ngọc Hiền. Để ba nói cho con ngồi yên học bài. Riêng tiếng mà học bài. Để ba nói mấy thằng điên này chồng hoài. Tát vô mặt. Một cái gọi là cảnh cáo. Không đi lên. Đi với tao. Ơi, tao kêu bị cảnh báo. Đụng tới thú dữ là nó cắn cho nét như tương. Mấy thằng nhóc này ngồi đây á, làm tao hư một hư đùi. Đám chó.
You guys ever been diving in a pool when someone drops something heavy in it?
Was that like the longest punchline ever, though?
It definitely was the longest punchline ever.
I felt like that went like 16. That punchline went like 6 bars.
But have you guys ever had someone drop something heavy in a pool while you're underwater? That's what Vietnamese sounds like. All right, we're done with that. We're done with that. That was a good. That was a decent segment by Graham. Everybody, give Graham a round of applause. Graham, you managed to give us a decent segment. Well, YouTube's algorithm, I think, gave us the better segment. But Graham, you led us there.
Hey, Chinaman.
He was. I think I want to add that to the fucking intro. Just start the intro out. Hey, Chinaman. Oh man. Let's go.
Oh Jesus.
We gotta. Let's hit that history button, and grab that bitch again. All right, you guys won't be able to hear it, but the viewers will.
And this burger's good.
Actually, I can't do that to you guys. Let's go ahead and just relive this wonderful, wonderful moment.
Good. Yo, Chinaman! Taste some of that American democracy. Burger's good. Yo, Chinaman! Damn, this burger's good. Yo, Chinaman! Taste some of that American democracy, bitch.
Bitch.
You, me, rap battle now.
I like how they had to hold on. I gotta show this again. They had to label which one was America.
Oh yeah.
They labeled America like we didn't understand that the guy eating the burger wearing the Steelers jersey was America. But even more so, we didn't understand that the guy in the patty hat wearing the dragon, I don't even know the name of that type of shirt, was China.
Yeah.
I think that says more about their intended viewers than the video itself does, than the rapping does. Just holy shit.
Oh, is that yours? Oh, it doesn't look like his. Oh, Lord. I don't think it's. Oh, fuck. Oh, I hope so.
Graham, you got to figure out that fucking mute button, buddy. He'll be in the middle. Graham will be in the middle of a fucking coherent thought, and he'll just fucking mute his shit. That gag didn't have as much of an impact on the viewers because I have my mic set up through OBS. So I muted the joke.
Smaller than that.
It's done. It's done.
Smaller than you think.
It's not. What happened? I had to run outside real quick. Did you get the text message that
Did it get smaller in here?
Oh shit. Hold on.
Did it get smaller in here?
No, I didn't get a fucking text message. That was a fucking roller coaster that we just went on. I loved it. I loved every fucking second of that.
My ribs hurt a little bit actually from that. I haven't laughed that hard in a minute. It was just unexpected.
Who would have thought that when we found out the U.S. government was up for sale to foreign governments, that we would be laughing
every second? What?
That in the same episode.
As what?
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 Did you get the email or the thing I put in Stopgap's? Yeah, we should watch that too. It's pretty goddamn interesting. It's along the same lines as a rap.
No, I'm good. The segment's done. The segment's done.
Oh, we should save that for another time because this is definitely worth to watch.
You know what though? I have a super entertaining one for you.
Okay, let's see it. Okay,
let me find it. And also, it's a dude that needs more Anytime I can turn people on to this guy. Let me see.
I'll be right back. Got issues going on here. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. Oh no, we can't do Eli Porter. Oh my god. That hurts my heart. That poor kid. There you go.
Oh, the evolution of hip hop drug songs. Okay.
And also the dude Crank Lucas is he's from PG County where I'm from originally, and B, he's fucking awesome.
Okay, let's go ahead and share that screen with you guys, and then we'll go ahead and just display capture. Fucking Christ, wrong fucking display again. How did I fuck that up? I literally just did it.
Oh, what's your background? What is your background there? What's going on there?
It's from a hold on. It's from League of Legends. It's from their cinematic that they did. Is it cool? Oh no. Hey, you guys want to? You guys hear about that black hole? Cool. No. Fucking move this back over to there. Grab this bad bitch. Get that over there. Boom. It worked out.
The streets are played with doped up fiends, cause messing with will give you broken dreams. So stay away from drugs, and if I had one wish, it'd be them trucks would never drop cocaine on my strip. I was out moving packs, me and moms was riffing, but I had to keep them lights on, put food in the kitchen. Stepped up to be the man with no dad in the home. I'm just trying to feed my daughter, but I'm killing my own. I'm a dope boy, all the nigga know. Riding around with P's and O's while I'm blowing on that dro. Coke money got me paid, now I'm the host choice. Didn't love me, I was bumming, now I'm pushing Rolls Royce. I'm geeked up off this Molly and this angel dust. Geeked up off this lean and this salvia. I'm turned up off this Zanny, about to have a seizure. I'm so high that I'm gonna meet Jesus. I'm so high that I'm gonna meet Jesus. I'm so high that I'm gonna meet Jesus.
Okay. So it's actually pretty decent. Oh fuck! No, what did I do?
You rigged me out.
God damn.
With me.
I'm a fucking mess today.
Yeah.
I cannot get shit right.
I have 2 people.
Oh, okay. I got it figured out.
It sounds like Graham has a domestic dispute going on.
Graham, blink twice if you need help.
I know, right? It sounds like it, right?
Just kidding.
This one here,
she's
really nice. She's a nice person in reality. God damn.
Ugh.
We're not sending help. You ain't never getting help. Fuck you.
I need help.
Yeah, we know.
I need it bad, dude. It's not me. I'm like these fucking people around me, dude.
Help me. Help me. She's holding me captive. You know he's doing
all right, back to news.
Oh,
now that we got some giggles in us. The United States designated Iran's military, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, as a terrorist force. So Iran went ahead and said, "Hey, America, you're terrorists." It was the greatest use of "no you" I've ever seen in global politics. Oh. Trump's got financial ties to, who cares? Everyone knows.
He's got financial ties to everything that he shouldn't have ties to as the president of the United States.
You should watch the...
Trump blasted any company doing business with the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps as bankrolling terrorism, but his business partners were suspected of helping launder money for the Guard through his Trump Tower Baku project in Azerbaijan. See, but that's... They're just grasping at straws with that one, because it's just like, they were suspected, so some people thought that they were doing it. Like, I don't know, man. It's that thing where they make it out, they make an outrage out of it, and people just start ignoring it, man.
If you muddy the waters enough and you yell enough, people don't pay attention. You know, people, it turns into noise.
Oh, we were talking about this when the show started, but Assange got arrested, so there's that.
Like I said, my concern with that is not. Like I said, I don't feel like Julian Assange is some figurehead for disclosure and truth and like cutting through the lies and exposing things. Or my concern is that he's being
well, not to mention he raped that girl in Sweden.
Well, that's the accused. But my concern is that he's, because like the whole reason that he was hiding in the Ecuadorian embassy in London was to avoid the rape charges from Sweden, not to avoid extradition to the U.S. But now it looks like that's the whole reason that he got picked up, was so that way he could be extradited to the U.S. And I don't feel like that's how this whole thing.
I mean, well, what kind of power does Sweden have, though? You know,
they're a member of NATO.
Yeah, but like NATO's America, let's be real.
I mean, they have the market on flat pack furniture around the world.
They do. Maybe if he was an armoire, or maybe some sort of Chase Lounge, then maybe he'd get extradited to Sweden.
I just sent the IKEA corporation. I just gave the IKEA corporation $403.84 to buy a fucking bed for my small child.
There you go.
And then got to spend 2 hours putting it together and being so frustrated.
And now your child's sleeping on this rickety ass furniture.
No, it's actually.
Did you take out a life insurance policy or something? Is that why
it's actually very nice. It's actually very nice, but it is. This was one of the more frustrating pieces of IKEA furniture I've ever had to put together. I wish they would fucking label the pieces. You know what I mean? Instead of you trying to like dig through because it's like shit. I should find a picture of it, but it's like unfinished. It's like an unfinished wood. It's solid wood, but it's like an unfinished looking type of deal. But it's all like, all the pieces kind of look the same, and like none of them are like labeled. So you're trying to dig through and find the right ones. Yeah, was not the most entertaining thing.
Tinfoil hat time. Why they don't label the pieces. I've got it. I've got this one pegged, figured out. Okay? Stick with me on this.
Hey, so this the girl that's with me right now, somebody did something horrific to her, and she would like to tell the story.
Well, I'm trying to tell Graham, but he ain't.
All right, Graham. Graham, you take your friend's story.
All right, check.
While I share my tinfoil hat theory that you interrupted me on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just saying when you're done.
Rude.
I am rude, dude, but you don't understand what's going on here.
Graham, I'm done putting people on the show that you want put on the show.
Yeah, but like it's always good. You know it's always good.
No, that prostitute was terrible. That the
it's
shark,
really just one bitch.
The shark bite victim was so terrible.
That was so goddamn good.
It was
dude.
so terrible that it started to bleed over. It was a circle. It got so terrible that it started to bleed over when we realized this bitch has lost her grip on reality.
She got bit by a shark, and then from the shark bite, got a goddamn fleshing disease because she was in water. That
good story.
So good.
Boring ass fucking person.
Well, what do you want me to do, man? No one else is doing anything.
You gotta punch it up a bit.
We're finding racist videos on YouTube. That's what we're doing. It's fun.
Sorry, I didn't know the racist was.
Did you
part of it.
You search did you look up the rabbit hole that I wanted you to go down for this show?
That thing is fucked up, dude, and I don't even want to watch that.
All right. Well, then you're gonna give us the report on it. Once I'm done with my tinfoil hat theory.
Okay.
We got a scoop for you boys after this. But no, Sweden, right? After World War II, they throughout World War II, they were pretty neutral as well. Not like Switzerland, but they didn't get super involved. But after World War II, they brought on some of the Nazi future people that were trying to see the future and read the future. And you know what they saw?
Flat pack furniture.
They saw the downfall of civilization.
Via flat pack furniture.
No. See, you're thinking of the flat pack furniture as the villain in my story. Negative. Quite the opposite, my friend. You'd be surprised. They see the downfall of society and they see human beings not knowing how to put it back together. There are no fucking labels on society, dude. Once that falls, all the labels fall with it. We don't know where to put parliament. We don't know where to hold elections.
So you need to be able to put together a coffee table with minimal instruction.
Yes, they're ingraining in us a sort of instinctual knowledge of how things go together. That way, on a higher level, we're considering how to put things together. When the downfall of society happens, we'll all be tempered to it. We'll all know what to do. We will all do our fair part.
Isn't that where Lego comes from too?
That might be. Let's. If so, we got some weight to my fucking theory.
We might have just confirmed your.
Denmark. They're from Denmark. Same difference, right?
Scandinavia. It's all the same, right?
Okay, so the Scandinavians, they were all fairly neutral, right?
Except for Finland.
Scandinavia. Let's see. What
Norway, Finland, Sweden,
Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Yeah. Okay, so pretty neutral, right? So they have no qualms with taking in scientists from the Nazi Party. Scientists that were working on that fucking purple bell thing to travel to the future, to see the future. They're going to save us. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there are no instructions. You got to put the furniture together. That way it becomes second nature to us. We open up a box of furniture and it's all busted and shit. We don't know how to put back together the pillars of society when they're broken down. Society's there to tell us how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Legos just add weight to the theory. They really just it's coming. All right, Graham.
Now she has a conspiracy theory she would like to express to you.
We cattle now. No, for real, it's legit. So I was thinking like a while back, way long time ago, I was like, yo, I'm thinking I need to start coming up on some cattle, like some human cattle, right? So I can have something to eat when shit pops off in the real world, like the New World Order or whatever. So I'm like, all right.
Why do you think we keep
I was
the
thinking
elderly
Asian.
around?
Well, I think that no elderly, but I'm saying like if I get some children, right?
You were thinking of going for Asian, like
Asian, Asian,
like
right.
you were heading to like a takeout place.
I was thinking Asian as my, and then I was like, would that be called like cattle? Like, cause I would raise them like free range though. Like I wouldn't throw them all in a room and fucking just pick them off as I choose. Like, cause our food and our water is gonna be contaminated. Like we know that that's gonna pop off real soon. It already probably is, but I was like, all right, so we had to have some good food.
Yeah, you ever heard of fluoride? You should look into that.
Well, bingo.
Yeah.
so I don't fuck with any of that anywaes. But
fluoride?
So I was thinking I don't have human cattle.
You don't
I was
fuck
thinking
with
about
fluoride?
That's in toothpaste, right?
Girl, your teeth must be fucked.
They're actually pretty nice on the looks department, but on the inside, I know they're dying.
They hurt real bad all the time. That's because you don't have fluoride.
I feel like that's gonna eat away at them, and I think that they want you to believe that you're supposed to use that kind of shit. But
the fluoride's gonna eat away at them, not the meth.
My teeth don't hurt because I use fluoride.
Meth isn't my go-to.
No, of course not.
Of course not. So, anyways, I was thinking Asian cattle, and then I started like really. This is kind of Pizzagate-y.
Okay.
Well, kind of, because like, what was that? I don't fucking remember what that was.
You don't remember with like the people of the Illuminati, and it all comes down to Pizzagate.
People in the Illuminati, Pizzagate. Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't know. You're the one that said it, not me.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember what theory it was. Pizzagate is Pizzagate. That's it. That's life.
Pizzagate,
That's
though?
what it is.
But what is Pizzagate?
We all know what Pizzagate is. I'm not.
The viewers do not know what.
Let me just talk about my conspiracies. These are not proven
What
things.
about the What about the shooter, the Vegas shooter?
There was multiple shooters.
How many?
There's definitely multiple shooters. If you go through the videos and you watch all that footage and all the shit from people's cell phones and whatever else, and then not to mention the shit that. So my mom works at Circus.
That was an interesting job.
Right. So no, she works there. So like she had to cut off all of her fucking, like, no one was allowed to go in the boardrooms or anything because the main dude that owns MGM came in and had to have a meeting.
With the clowns?
Nah, with like other people. I don't fucking know, execs and shit, like big top motherfuckers.
Don't you follow this?
Right. But then David was working at the airport and no, seriously, they found a bunch of people in the MGM's hangar. They found a grip of fucking dead bodies and all kinds of bloody shit because they're the cleanup crew at the airport. So they had specific people go clean out the fucking hangar, right? Well, it just so happened to be MGM's hangar. MGM, aka the dude that just got into town, that fucking... No, it gets deep. It gets deep as fuck. It's too deep for me to get into. Like, we knew
she also does chatterbait for a living. Tell us about that.
Tell us about the chatterbait?
No, we're good. Graham, the fucking monkeys.
Dude, that's fucked up, man. Those guys... So there's a group of people that like to watch little monkeys get fucking hurt. What is that? You know about that?
The rice balls to the sloth? It's like torture to tickle a sloth.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
To watch them eat little rice balls is adorable. So people keep making these videos of them eating rice balls.
What the fuck?
Dude, look up rice balls.
No, this thing, what's the name of it? Skittles, I couldn't find the name of it.
Dude,
what do they call them?
I sent you a link to the subreddit.
No, I know, but I couldn't. I know, I found it. I read it. All that. I read all that. I'm saying the name, what they call it, is something. It's something other than All right, later. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. But you kept going on about nonsense.
It's about monkey haters. I don't know what it's called.
Later. They get Oh, she's something, huh? They get off like sexually watching baby monkeys get hurt, but it's interesting because they say hurt, like they don't want to see them dead necessarily, they just want to see them hurt. It's very weird, and they're all like pedophiles for some reason. So there's a link between baby monkeys getting hurt and pedophiles. That's my report.
Keep going.
They don't care about baby children. Well, do they? They didn't say anything about baby children. What do you mean keep going? That's the gist of it.
All right, so one of these monkey haters posted on Something Awful, and he said, I guess I will add myself to the I hate baby monkeys bandwagon. I've actually seen a therapist about this problem. She seemed to think that it has something to do with the uncanny valley and why people don't like clowns or puppets. Monkeys, and by extension baby monkeys, trigger the part of the brain that recognizes other humans at the same time triggers the part that recognizes it as a thing. This causes a contradiction that in some manifests as fear and in others as hate, fight or flight. Baby monkeys trigger this more so by appearing as infants. Evolutionary psychology has some other stuff to say about race, etc., but we can ignore this. Suffice to say, it's still pretty messed up, and the only thing to do is live with it. That or smash the little fuckers. I shouldn't indulge it, but really, how can you like these little shits? Monkeys are awful. Glad we experiment on them.
Monkeys are fucking awesome. What's he talking about? See, I didn't get that from that article. I didn't read that. I comprehend nothing. Fuck. If it was a video, I would have got it. But I did get that there was like, but there's more to that though, because I don't think I read that article. Because what I got was that they're like all pedophiles. All the people that are into this are also pedophiles.
Yeah, there's a big connection.
But not all pedophiles are into monkey killings. So
I mean, you're not into monkey killing, right?
No. But I mean, 17, 16, come on, like you're not into Bad Baby.
Is she still around? Is she still a thing?
Oh, she certainly is. Get her Instagram. It's definitely worth it.
Who?
I think that's bullshit. She's got to be like...
Cash Me Outside.
Oh, I was thinking...
She's got to be 30.
Oh, here we go. It's all tied to this dude named Peter Riddle. don't know.
That guy's joke.
Tom Marvolo Riddle.
It's a monkey. No, Peter Riddle. Peter Riddell, maybe. But it's a monkey hate cult on YouTube with pedophiles.
That's the guy off 3 o'clock high.
It was a Lord Voldemort joke.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. Okay. But we're talking about baby monkeys getting hurt, dude. Come on, show some compassion.
So fucked up, dude.
Fucking Christ, making jokes at a time like this.
It's so fucked up to little babies.
Repository of information. Did you not go into the repository of information, dude?
No, I don't. Remember I said if you teach me how to use Reddit, I'll fucking look up stories. I don't know how to use Reddit at all. I don't even know how to get into the stories. I can just read surface shit.
Okay.
Then I get yelled at about sidebars.
There's a conspiracy subreddit thread about YouTube monkey torture communities.
Okay, I would like to learn how to use Reddit, honestly.
1 in 100 people are born with psychopathic brains. I think there's a distinction between psychopath and sociopath is important. Blah, 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 blah. Damn, I'm trying to find some more fucking information.
What is the difference? They told me when I was diagnosed, but they didn't necessarily get real into it.
I don't know. Either way, if we were heard, you'd be taken out back and put down.
Yeah, well, we're not.
If we were still a nomadic people, you would have been put down long ago. What up, Jerry? Have you researched Monkey Hate Gate?
Yeah, no, I haven't researched Monkey Hate Gate.
Dude, you should. I feel like I should have given this to you because you would do a much better job at it.
I would go find
Fuck you, Graham.
I needed help and no one offered it.
I mean,
how do I teach you how to use Reddit? You just fucking use Reddit. You don't need a tutor. Here, Jerry.
You know how much shit I have going?
There's the subreddit. There's the subreddit. You missed the Chinaman video, dude.
Oh no, I saw it all.
No, you missed being a part of it though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. No, honestly, okay, whatever you did, you still didn't fix. I had to go and make a new Zoom account and go get.
Oh, maybe I need to reset the room.
And then yeah, and
I probably need
honestly
to
at that point I was kind of just like I'm okay watching this burn.
You made a new Zoom account and it went and you heard, "Hey Chinaman," and you went, "Oh no."
I'm just gonna stay away from this for a while.
You know what? I think I'm good not being on this one. But fucking
put on the Eli rap. We're all regret being on this one.
I can't. No, I can't do. I can't do Eli Porter.
You know about Eli?
Yeah, I remember when that's like 10 years old now.
Dude, I watched that. I do.
Oh no, that one makes my heart hurt.
When he ate them up, and he was so happy about it too. That's my favorite part of the thing is how he just destroyed those other guys in the rap battle.
I did it. Oh no, I can't.
You like his bisexual training? What do you say? Bisexual wedding shower? Oh, he's so goddamn great.
I can't.
It's hilarious.
No.
It's not. No, the point of that video is that he ate them the fuck up. Like they were all thinking that they were gonna beat him because he was the way he was, and then he destroyed them. He's doing good now. I said they have a where is he now or something. He's not doing bad at all.
I'm glad to hear that.
But did he do it?
Nipsey thing. What do you think about Nipsey? You think there's something to it with this cowboy guy?
No.
You think someone just probably shot a rapper?
Well, you know, there's the only thing that I think is questionable. The only thing, and I'm not. This isn't a conspiracy thing for me at all. This one, I think somebody just shot a rapper. But there's a white guy that gets out of the car and goes up and says something to the guy that shoots Nipsey, and it's very clear that's what happens. And then he goes and shoots him. But the white guy, and then after the crime scene, that car that the white guy got out of isn't in the crime scene. So there's something questionable there. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm sure you guys could look at it and say this is what happened, but I don't know. It is odd. Guy gets out of his car, whispers to the shooter. At the end, everything else is there. The cops are there doing everything, but the car the white guy gets out of. So
I think maybe a rapper mouthed off on a guy.
Or like a
and
crip.
it was the wrong guy.
I mean, well, no, the guy that shot him was a snitch, and he told him to get out of the store or whatever to go get his paperwork if he wasn't a snitch. And he came back with the lead instead of the pencil.
I mean, that's a good way to prove a point. Guy can't argue if he's dead.
Yeah, it's crazy. His mom's saying that she's saying, if you listen to what his mom says, that's some wild shit. She's saying that she saw him afterwards, and she's
Graham, learn how to fucking use your mute.
I thought for sure you muted him that time.
No.
Nope.
God damn
At least
it.
I'm muting, dude. Fuck, I'm trying to be courteous.
It's you. It's you. You keep on muting. You keep fucking
No,
it up.
know it is me. It is me. It is me.
God, how do we do all that work to fix your mic? You fix your mic, and
No,
then
it's
you
good
just
now.
fucking lose control when you see a mute button.
I get excited. I use my hands. I take it off
Lose your
of it.
fucking mind when you see that mute button.
I get excited and I use my hands when I talk, and I take my fingers off the mute button. Thank you very much. Yo, this Clerico is so good, dude.
What did you send me to?
The Monkey Hate Gate?
It's crazy, right?
It's a little subsection of Reddit that's dedicated to finding out and persecuting the people that post monkey hate videos.
It is.
Yep.
I think this one sums it up the best that I've found so far. I recently came across the subreddit and wanted to share my personal experience with this phenomenon and maybe shed some light on why some people might feel so strongly about monkeys. And he goes into a very, very long story along with trying to break down that why people hate monkeys. I don't get it. And some of the people on the subreddit take this incredibly seriously.
Yes,
some of the people in every subreddit take something. You know what I mean? There's always
baby monkeys are fun.
Always. There's a subreddit for everything. It's like the new magazine.
You don't know how to use Reddit, Graham.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting for you to say that. I know how to get on it and look at it. I just don't know how to use it to its fullest benefit, I think.
There is no benefit of using Reddit.
There really isn't.
It's just another fucking thing to distract us. Just another thing to keep our mind off the shit that really matters.
Like fucking monkeys.
What do you think really matters?
The fact that the U.S.
Like,
government is being sold.
You think so, huh?
Piecemeal.
I know so.
That scares me that you say
did
that.
Did you find the monkey hate cult on YouTube with pedophile tendencies chart?
Yeah, I did. With a bunch of the popular monkey hate YouTube creators. And then there's a repository of information that's the first post on the subreddit.
Yeah, I've been going through all of the top of all time and stuff. Apparently there was a monkey hate subreddit that was a joke.
Oh.
But
So
someone researched them and found the old mods.
What would you do if tomorrow was the end of the world? If there was apocalypse?
I'd go get my dick sucked.
Yeah, something like that. What if they didn't want to?
I wasn't expecting that.
What if you went up to that said female that you were going to get that done by, and she said, "No, sir. Oh, mister, please leave me alone, mister." What would you do then?
Leave her alone. No means no, Graham. Fucking Christ.
But it's the end of the world.
Fucking Graham. Oh, no, we're not getting into this.
Not going to that episode again.
You see where I'm going?
Already
We're not
done
getting
this.
into this again. No means
That
no,
episode's
Graham.
gone.
That's that. All right, that's the show. Fuck it. I'm bored.
Yep.
I know what I do.
Lego.
Later.
We'll catch you guys next week. You all have a wonderful weekend.
And next week we'll have many more Anywhere descriptions.
Yeah, no, we will be. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will be there here next week. I was trying to think. My anniversary's in 9 days, and we're going on a trip, so I wasn't sure if I'd be here. But yeah, I will be.
Anywhere good?
No, we're just going up to Gatlinburg.
No.
Renting a cabin.
Nice tourist trap.
Gonna fuck all weekend long.
Not now.
Just so much. But we'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
That girl still there, Graham?
That one's not.
Jesus.
But she's out of her mind, right?
Where did you find him?
Tell me.